Hey everybody, big welcome back. Today I'm taking you somewhere that I only just discovered today. I've actually never been here before, but thought it was pretty cool, so decided to pull over and kind of had to deke the cops there because they were there making sure nobody goes here. So I had to do some hiking into a forest off like a back road and whatever. Anyway, this is called the Cheltenham Badlands, which is in Caledon, Ontario, and more or less it looks like Badlands that you'd find out and I think down in like Nevada or Utah or something like that, or I think we have some out west in Alberta, Canada. Um, this is a very small Badlands compared to those. And before I get into, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, but I will apologize if the video is like oversaturated or any of that. I just kind of ended up using my auto levels feature in VideoPad, the editing software I'm using, because I didn't adjust the exposure level on the drone, which left it very, very white and pale looking. So anyway, I was just trying to fix up the video, but if it ends up making it worse, I'm sorry. Okay, that disclaimer out of the way. I'll read you some crap basically from Wikipedia because I don't actually know anything about it, but more or less it was a formation that was exposed by poor farming practices in the 30s, which led to soil erosion and exposed underlying shale rock. And at one time, they were occupied. It was occupied by a large river, so you can see like kind of that it's been carved by water. And the hills signify the riverbed. As you would follow the trail, you begin to see the river history of the Badlands. I guess that's what makes it have its cool shape. Thousands of years ago, the lake dried out, resulting in today's version of the Badlands. The formation is mostly red, and that's due to iron oxide deposits. And it's got some faint streaks of green, which is from groundwater percolation, changing the red iron oxide into green iron oxide, which, yeah, I know all about that actually. I did studies on that back in university, and that's what my main dissertation paper was on. I just made that up. I didn't know anything about that. I don't even know what the hell that means. Anyway, once farmland, it was purchased by the Ontario Heritage Foundation in 2000, and then managed by the Bruce Trail Conservancy, which Bruce Trail is like this big trail that, like, I don't know, I think it crosses all of Canada, but it's got like little segments here and there. Anyway, um, so this is part of the Ontario Greenbelt and also the Niagara Escarpment. So this is actually like protected the UNESCO World Biosphere Reserve. So this is all part of a formation that has to do with Niagara Falls. So that's kind of cool. Basically, up until like several years ago, you'd be able to go and walk around in there. So if you go on Google and you look, there's all kinds of pictures from ground level of people walking around in there. But recently, they closed that down due to them being concerned that like increased visitors were going to cause damage to the formation. So they ended up closing all these trails. So there's like all these trails that have do not like no trespassing signs. But in all honesty, I doubt that many people listen. People kind of just do whatever they want. Not that I didn't see anyone there, but the cops were there and made someone leave. So yeah, the parking, there talks on Wikipedia about the small parking, and it's true. This is one of those things, and we seem to have this, and it's a big difference between Canada and USA, is in USA, you guys like seem to want people to get out and enjoy nature, so you've got all these parks everywhere with a bunch of free parking, you've got free rest areas where you can go camp for the night, this, that, and the other. Canada, we're the opposite of that. You're not welcome. We let 10 people pull over in an area at a time, and it's $10 per vehicle to park there. That's just the Canadian way. We'll nickel and dime you to death and make sure you're paying to enjoy the beauty that we have. Um, what else do we got? They're just talking about they were fenced off and then tow-away zones. So basically, as you're approaching this place, there's no parking signs like a kilometer in every direction, or like whatever that is, 0.6 of a mile in every direction. Well, they make sure that only those 10 cars that are paying $10 each have somewhere to park. Um, I don't know why that is, because you can see the boardwalk that they put there. So as far as I'm concerned, you built the boardwalk, you're saying people can't walk in there anymore. At least give the people some more parking so they can go and have a look, see what's going on. I'd like to apologize, I couldn't get any lower. If you saw where I took off from, and you'll see where I land, that it wasn't really possible because trees were blocking everything. So I was actually surprised I was able to maintain signal because I was behind trees. I was actually surprised I could maintain signal the way I did. I did get like kind of a couple of warnings where it just said adjust your antennas, but anyway, and for the record, anyone that doesn't know, my drone of choice right now is the DJI Mavic Mini, which is a fantastic little drone with range aside normally, because it's often an issue. But other than that, what a great little drone, and you can go fly it wherever the hell you want. I did quickly see online that you're not allowed to take off and land from conservation land. So as far as I know, I don't know. I was in a forest. There's no anything telling me not to. So if you work there and I flew from where I wasn't supposed to, well, sorry, but this video is making it so you don't have to have like thousands of people or something trouncing through your land. So you're welcome. Right now, we are in our ugly season, which actually works to the benefit for this video, obviously, because there's no leaves on the trees. I imagine you wouldn't see quite as much if everything was full of leaves, so it's kind of a blessing and a curse, because to me, this is just an ugly time of year. I hate the look of like brown, dead-looking everything, but anyhow, I don't know if you guys saw the cop at the top of the hill. If you rewind the video there's a spot where the cop's actually sitting at the top of that hill. And that's that whole social distancing thing right now, everything going on, right? So for some reason, if you pull over in your car, that's going to give people COVID or something. So I don't know. Anyways, guys, that's going to pretty much wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it informative. And go ahead and do some Wikipediaing or whatever you want. Maybe check out some people's ground videos on YouTube. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.